Hey everyone. So I was at the gym earlier. I find that statement comical because when I was pastoring, a lot of people would tell me that most of the sermons, messages, whatever, would start with a gym story. Well, today it's no different. We're going retro. But I was at the gym and I had this lovely soul come up to me and ask me a question. They asked if I would consider the possibility of baptizing their young child in their home. And I said, absolutely. It would be my privilege and my honor, and I would do it with the sanctity of holiness and everything that it requires. And then we got to talking, and they were like, it can be done anywhere. And I pushed back a little bit because I've learned something. I've learned something from many, many credible sources in my life. If there's something among many things that I have learned from Kelly, the love of my life, and other credible sources like Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, and many, many others, is that we as humans are made of energy. And the thing about energy is that you can feel it, you can sense it, and energy is also transferable. And it can also be transferable into the young sacred life of a young child. So I would not want to do a baptism in a public place, especially like the gym, because I was like, look around. Like, some people are here for, good motives, and that's fantastic, but many aren't. Like, many have an ulterior motive. Some people are looking to hook up. You got girls showing up with, like, full out makeup, like they're going out on Saturday night, but they're there to catch a workout. Come on. You got guys checking out girls. It's just not a good vibrational frequency. It's not a good energy. And like I said, that energy can be transferred into this sacred, young, evolving life of a vulnerable child. I would, however, consider doing that in somebody's home. And the reason is because the energy is entirely different. In the home, you typically have a father, and you have a mom, and you have grandparents, or you have siblings, or you have family and friends that want nothing but the best for that child. Now, that is good energy that we can capitalize on, baptize the child, and send them off on a good Genesis. And before you throw, I don't know, New Age stones at me, let me remind you that this is the very thing that Jesus encountered in all the synoptic gospels. Actually, you'll find it in Matthew 13 and Mark chapter 6. There's a story where Jesus goes back home, and the Bible tells us that he could do no miracles. And that's baffling to me, because everywhere you see in the life and the ministry of Jesus, he's doing miracles and doing acts of kindness and bringing the miraculous and the divine into the mundane. And so how is it that he could do no miracles? How were they able to discern that, unless he tried and didn't and couldn't? And the reason, I believe, is because of energy. They understood that they did not believe. They had an energy of unbelief because they did not believe in his hometown that Jesus was who he said that he was. They believed him to be the son of a carpenter, Joseph's son, Joseph's boy. And so it produced nothing. So all that to say is that you can't have a faith or a belief structure or system or an energy that breeds disbelief that's going to lead to absolutely no change. Or you can have the faith of belief and the faith of positive outputs that can be the very genesis for a miracle in the making in your life. So let's change our energy, be sensitive, be protective of it, and be conscious of it. Radical love and kindness to every one of you.